Talk about your excellent record against Chelsea as a manager. There's been a lot of good moments. Can you just share your favourites with us, just for starters?
It's been a few, as you mentioned. One of those, it was in a difficult moment. I think it was December when Emile Smith-Rowe came in. I think he changed something. I don't know what it is. Momentum, energy, belief. But that was a key one. We had some away games as well that have been very, very, very nice. Especially, having our supporters there, the connection that generates, I believe it was a moment that we really needed to win to stay at a level. We sustained that pressure, and it's been some nice moments.
I mean, do you sort of mention that to the guys? Do you feed off that in any way? That sometimes you have teams that things go well against?
Yeah, and it's true that I think we remember one against Tuchel. We were lucky as well to win it, that we didn't do enough in the game to actually win the game, and we actually won it. So depends. I think having the right preparation. I really like how I see the boys today and how we're going to go to that game, really believing that we can win it and make it happen.
Thanks. John?
Mikel, how much can one result change a season? One positive result change everything?
Everything? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, winning is, I always say, it's the best formula for everything. For energy, for belief, for confidence, for the noise inside, for the noise outside, to create momentum, generate a positive surroundings around it. For everything, it helps for everything, even if you don't deserve it.
And just you're saying that you don't see a superior team in the league right now to anyone else. So is this now a chance for Arsenal to go on a run to become that superior team?
No, what I say that I don't see teams that superior to their rivals. I think there's been a team that has been more consistent than anybody else in terms of results. That has been Chelsea, and you could see the numbers and the amount of games that they did with Liverpool. That they've won, but the margins are much smaller.
Susan?
Just follow on that. Do you see this as the most open title race for years then, given that?
I think anybody can lose 2, 3 or 4 matches in a row. And if you go take that to Europe and the competition in Europe, unfortunately it's going to happen. So let's be prepared when the bump comes in. And at the moment we are having one and we need to get out of it.
But that means that even if you lose 2 or 3, you're not out of it. I mean, so you still feel you're right in this.
Well, I think everybody is in it, especially because where we are in the season. That's for sure.
Thanks, Hassan.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Obviously there's certain potential issues with the midfield, maybe attack, you're not producing as many chances as you'd like. But in terms of the backline, again, it started solid, haven't you, with Gabriel Saliba. How crucial will they be again for your title charge this season?
Well, obviously the defensive organization and the numbers that we have produced in the last few years, they've been pivotal because it gives you the best possible chance to win matches, first of all, because without conceding, obviously you're not going to lose it, and the platform is there, and we know that we can generate chances in various ways. So those should have been exceptional. The whole team in many aspects in the defensive side has been exceptional, better than anybody else, and we need to sustain that and now win all the things in aspect that we are missing at the moment.
With Raheem Sterling, once he signed for this club, you mentioned about how hungry he looked, how good he looked in training, and how much of a big part he'd play. Against Newcastle and Inter, you obviously didn't come off the bench even when you were behind. What's the rationale behind that so far, and what kind of role do you think he could play going forward?
That's a decision of mine, nothing to do with Rush. If somebody got it wrong, it was me. It's the feeling that you have, the understanding of how you can damage the opponent and picking a different play, different profile for that moment.
And does he have a potentially big role to play later in the season?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Mikel. There's a lot of people saying if you don't win on Sunday, the club Arsenal's in a bit of crisis. Is that quite no difference?
I don't like to attach a specific word to certain moments. We are here to win. That's clear. To win tomorrow and to win on Tuesday and to win the next match, and that's the demands that we have to live in. And anything that is not winning is going to create other stuff. Debates. It's going to create arguments, whatever it is. So we are here to win. That is clear.
Okay, just the lack of goals, is it a concern though? And perhaps should you have signed the striker?
Yeah. It is a concern because you need the goals and you need many goals to win games consistently.
Should you have signed the striker in the summer?
Sorry?
Should you have signed the striker in the summer?
I don't analyze things like this, no.
Thank you. Ed?
Hi Mikel, just on Chelsea, they made 11 changes for their game yesterday. Obviously you had pretty much a full strength side in against Inter. Is that a concern that they're going to be a lot fresher than you?
I don't know, we've been used to play every 3 days, 2.5 days. I think the calendar that they've thrown has been extremely demanding. We have coped with that. We have coped with a lot of injuries on top of that. So we are doing everything that we possibly can to get to games in the best preparation and physically and mentally in the best condition to win it. And on Sunday, I'm sure that we're going to be at the same level.
Is that what it's about this time of the year? They're kind of trying to just manage that massive workload you've got, and it's more than it's been in previous seasons, obviously with extra games in Champions League.
Yes, but as well, I think we have better resources. We have players that are used to it. We have players that they've done it. You know, before, players with congested periods, we had very few in the squad that have experimented that kind of demands. Now we have many more, and they can cope with that better. And if injuries respect us, we are well equipped to manage that.
Joe, last one.
Last season, part of the change in the mood was sort of going away and having very much family time and getting the families together. I mean, you haven't kind of got that because it's so congested. But is there anything you can do in a much smaller scale to kind of, not that they need bonding, but just to change the kind of atmosphere, which isn't about football then?
Yeah, we don't know where that clicked, because if instead of going to Dubai, I would have given a week off, and you see the team in Las Vegas for 1 week, smashing the night. We come back the following week and we lose 2 games in a row. I'm in my house, I'm sacked. If they go to Las Vegas, they do that and we win 3 in a row, you're telling me now, send the boys to Las Vegas because they're going to kill it afterwards. I don't know. I hope I had just a single thing there to put my thing. I think it helped, the sun, the being in contact with the nature, getting away for a week. It was so intense till Christmas. And we need it. We don't have that. We will do something different in a way. But every day, I think, is trying to put every day something that helps the mood, the energy, the belief on that team, on that players to be the best version of ourselves. That's what we try every single day without exception.
I just want to sort of at the start of last season, you were talking about the low block and you were saying it was really difficult and that you were getting more penalties and perhaps scoring for set pieces because teams were... That seems to be again this season that the low block is been hard to kind of get past. Have you noticed anything different this season in the way teams are setting up with that kind of?
No, well, with Newcastle especially, I think results, the scoreline has a massive impact, and as well with Newcastle there was a very similar thing last year when we played them away. And with Inter, again, it was more related to that, or because we didn't allow, because normally they don't do that, especially in certain phases of play. We need to find solutions, and solutions that at the end are goals. Because solution, if it's is not enough, it has to be goals. So we're going to judge whether that solution is good only if the ball ends up in the back of the net, which is the secret of this job. Yeah? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers, good luck.
Thank you.
Go to Vegas.
Well, invited if we win on Sunday.